Afternoon baseball on the show as you get opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Hit hard down the line. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in by Beltre for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Coming to the plate now, Will Clark. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They're going to run to first. If they walk, they're going to steal second. If it's sitting out there, they just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Belanger is after it. He's there and records the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He pulls this one into right. Peterson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Mauer is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch, and another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Cabrera is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
In the ball game. Just a bit low, ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Designated hitter, Juan Gonzalez.
Striding in, Juan Gonzalez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Oh, and it's all the way up to the top tank. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Right fielder number 31.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That average pushing up near 350 now. 11 home runs and 25 driven in. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. More from Toronto in. Digging in the switch hitter, Lance Berkman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Lance Berkman.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today. Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And that's over. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Hitter, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ryan sets. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 2 now. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The 1-1 home to Cabrera. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're still down. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, here they go again. A single start the 3rd inning. Now, they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the front.
Ty Cobb will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Omar Vizquel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Will Clark. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Berkman is under it. And that's the third out. The Yanks leave 1. They're up 2-0. Digging in, Rafael Percal. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Rafael
hit hard to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Suzuki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Belanger will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
5, second baseman, Ray
stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Durham. Into the windup and the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that's dead center for strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys. You can't let that change your game plan.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. Down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure anyways.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch, and he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Digging in to try it again, Alex Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alex Rodriguez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing and a miss for strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Standing in now, Juan Gonzalez. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Flares this one over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now a spin and a throw back to second. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in once again, Lance Berkman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
In for strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yogi Berra is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Wow, and he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Vizquel backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now, Adrian Beltre. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Now Beltre swings and lifts a high fly ball out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So striding in, Harold Reynolds. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. In there, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The batter, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Ty Cobb. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a ball, 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
The batter, number 13.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
In now, Omar Vizquel as he grounds one briskly to short. To his right for call. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yanks held in check. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Now at the plate, Rafael
leading
for
off
call.
for the Jays.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rafael for call.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. Oh, right there, and they'll get him on a perfect throw from Mauer. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Baseman, Ray Durham.
Into the box now, Ray Durham. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. There he goes. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit toward the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Belanger is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check through 5, all even at 2-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
First baseman, number 22, Will
Slapped hard the opposite way. Berkman has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Trumbo is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Belanger.
Digging in and looking for more, Cody Belanger. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the third baseman. Now, the third baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
Digging in once again, Juan Gonzalez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Belanger is on his way home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, they've got the lead in the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his third RBI of the game.
Jock Peterson.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Jose Alvarez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. rookie Davis will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Low strikes. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Suzuki is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a Cookie Davis will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Ready for another chance. Lance Berkman 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 8.
Ready for another shot now. Yogi Berra 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Stepping up now, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Gary Sanchez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ty Cobb.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ty Cobb. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
In now, Omar Vizquel, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And now they've got him in a rundown, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains tied at 3. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 24.
Striding in once again, Rafael Percal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Number 51.
Ready once again, Suzuki. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. John Gray takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. Percal rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Standing in now, Ray Durham. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing, and it disappears away from you.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Reynolds scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. So striding forward now, Lance Berkman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher,
Yogi Berra will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Working to keep them in the game here. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Omar Vizquel, and then he and his fellow
Your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the test.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that?
The first baseman, number 22, Will Clark.
Digging in, Will Clark. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these 2 guys fared in the matchup. So coming to the plate, Alex Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. This ball will be chopped foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
So stepping in, Cody Bellinger. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Matt, I really thought they were going to pitch around in here, but now you got an 0-2 count. He swung at a couple balls that weren't good pitches. Maybe you decide now, well, let's be aggressive and go after him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Seared down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Rock. Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Adrian Beltre.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Reynolds will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Travis Shaw stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. Gloved by Clark, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 24.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. To his right, Vizquel. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And it remains 5-3. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Juan Gonzalez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Suzuki is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder, Cookie Davis.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cookie Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Gary Sanchez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason, but at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Jose Alvarez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dennis Eckersley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that'll just